Good morning and welcome to the halfway check-in for the Marathon Plan 2020, and today we're going to be going through a number of different things. We're halfway through the plan. We've done 9 weeks of the 18-week plan, and there's a couple of things that I want to kind of just take you through. One, how have we progressed today? What are we looking at in terms of stats? What are we looking at in terms of progression with the runs? What have we achieved to date? And then the second thing is, how have we actually gone in terms of YouTube analytics? There's been a lot of questions around, since been doing this series, what does my channel look like in terms of analytics, in terms of views, in terms of subs? Well, if you're interested in data, if you're interested in stats, if you're interested in all those numbers, this is the video for you. We're going to get into that. I'm going to share some details. And of course, if there's questions along the way, leave a comment below, jump around in the timestamps, and let's get into it.
All right, so here we are. Let's go through, firstly, the marathon check-in, 9 weeks of stats, some of the progress, and then we'll jump into the YouTube analytics. And of course, this is all, some of it is rounded, and I've had to round it just to avoid dilution of numbers. But if something doesn't seem right, please do ask. And I guess open to any comments, questions, and we can come back to this at any point in time. But it'll be curious to see what everyone wants to see in the future, and also if there's further data points that you want to see, because I'm doing this primarily based off what I would want to share, but there might be some interesting facts that you want to see, so let me know in the comments. Alright, so just wanted to clarify, there's 4 types of runs that I've been doing through this plan, and it's been tempo and speed, endurance, benchmark, and long runs. So tempo and speed obviously being those more fast-paced sessions, which has been whether it's a distance tempo or sprints or speed sessions. Endurance, more around a personalized pace over a prolonged period of time, and some of this is probably getting closer and closer to what my marathon pace will be. Benchmark wise, we're looking, this is how I gauge my current fitness level. So as you know, I do a bit of a 7-minute warm-up, 3-minute go, and then 5-minute cool down, and then a long run, which is more about building that endurance, mental and physical strength. So these have obviously progressed as we've continued through the weeks. All right, so just some fun facts. So we've done about 313 kilometers so far, average distance being about 7.3, average pace of 6:23, so that's 43 runs. It's actually been 45 sessions, but I had to walk 2 of them because of my injury on the back. Longest run has been 22.5 to date in this series, of course, and the average heart rate is about 148. So that's I was pretty surprised by that. Alright, so here you can see the progress improvement as we've gone through. 31, 32, 27, a bit of a drop because I think that's when we had the first benchmark. 33, 12 in week 5 with the back injury, but then we smashed it back in week 6 with 38, 44, 46, 51. So as you can see, we're progressing up, not huge in huge amounts, but nice and steady. I think as I progress through, my longest week's going to be around 65 kilometers. So my biggest week will be about 65 kilometers as we get further in the training plan. In terms of pace, we've gone 6:46, 5:57, 6:17, 6:28, 7:05, being one of the week 5. Obviously, that was when I had the back pain, so that explains it. I'm pretty sure that was it. Yeah. So that makes sense. Then week 6, 6:10, 6:28, 6:13. 6:20. So we're doing pretty consistent. I'm not too concerned by it at this point. I think the second half of this training plan is when things will start to get a bit more interesting. Some more fun facts. So weight when I started was, and I've just taken the closest points to when I weighed myself. So started at 88. I'm now down at 85.5. So that's nice to know. Calories done more than 25,500 calories. Averaging at nearly 600 calories per run. Best pace was a 3:53. That was in a benchmark, and that was just for a period of time. It's not like a consistent pace, right? It's just where I've maxed. There was one that said 2:12, but I don't think that was right. It didn't make sense. I think it was a mistake on the Garmin. Total running time 33 hours 24 minutes. Average run time has been about 46 minutes at the moment. Oh, can you see the woohoo? Helps if I can spell, eh? Alright, let's get into the YouTube stats now. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a bit of understanding around what the stats mean and then what they've been pre this series. So we're looking at around a number of different factors here. So views, watch time, subscribers, view duration, and click-through rate. So views being number of times a video has been viewed, watch time, and that's not just one video, it's combined videos, right? Watch time is total watch time regardless of the duration. So someone might watch 10 minutes on one video, or they might watch 10 hours on one video. Subscribers, that's you, so how many subscribers I've got. View duration, so the average duration that viewers are watching the content for. And then click-through rate is a percentage of impressions that turn into people actually clicking through. So prior to this series, since 2016, I've done about 90,000 views, 3.1k hours of watch time. This is since 2016, remember. And I've got 343 subs prior to this series. Average view duration was around 2 minutes and 5 seconds, so not very high. Click-through rate being 5.2%. And I've done around 241 uploads, give or take. Alright, so since the actual plan has kicked off, since I've been doing the 9 weeks of running, I've done 10 uploads, obviously the intro to it, and then the 9 weeks. So on the left hand side you'll see this is pre-series and lifetime, and then on the right hand side you've got since this series. So you can see I've done 4.5, and just wanted to make sure that you're all clear that this doesn't mean just on these videos. It's what's come into my channel in this period of time. So it's not all based on the series, but a large chunk of it has scaled. And if you have further questions on that, we can go through that, of course. So I've done almost 4.3 thousand views since June, so about 4.5% of my total views, of being 94,000 now, and this is up until 4th of August. Watch time, so I've done about 240 hours of watch time since the series, which seems to be at 7.1% of my total watch time hours. So nice little uplift considering it's been about 2 months. Can't complain about that. This is where it gets really interesting. Subs, I've grown 85 subscribers since starting this series, and that accounts for like 20% of my it's just crazy. I couldn't believe it, to be honest, and it's been a huge increase. So clearly there's something that's right, that people are enjoying about this series. View duration, so this is an interesting one. So the average watch time since June has been 3 minutes and 22 seconds, and this varies on my actual marathon training videos versus my original content. So it still has all my original content. It would be interesting to have a look what people are doing on those actual videos, and if you have a question about that, let me know in the comments. But essentially I've had an uplift of 157% between this period of average watch time. Sorry, average watch duration. This one's very interesting. Click-through, I've actually had a bit of a drop. I've dropped down to 4.8%, which isn't too bad, because remember, it is everything. However, I'm finding that the individual marathon videos, they're sitting at probably around 8 to 12%, maybe 10%. And once again, if someone wants to see something, happy to share. And maybe this will be something that I go through on my live stream when that happens. All right, so that's essentially the fun facts. I'm just going to jump back to just at the start, and if anyone has any questions, please drop them into the comments below, and let me know what you want to see, what you want to know next time. This is very high level, and I think what would be interesting to see is deeper dive into just those videos compared to my overall channel performance. And if that's something you would like to see, let me know. More than happy to answer questions, and maybe I'll do a follow-up of this. But
so there you go. Thank you very much. And I guess there's two things I want to say here. A thank you and another thank you. One, thank you because you guys have been supporting me with this marathon play. You've been giving me tips, you've been giving me tricks, and I'm excited to see what the next half has, right? And there's a few different things there which I've mentioned already, right? That I'm going to be focusing on what's to come, but we'll get into that as we progress into the next videos. And secondly, as I said, I wanted to say thank you also for just being here, right? Helping me with the actual channel, helping me grow, helping me learn, and my channel has had some great benefits because of that. So thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. For now, jump down in the comments if you do have any questions or other things that you want to see. And that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do the whole shebang, and hustle.